Record 30 million people traveling by air during the Thanksgiving holiday. The TSA says safety and security of the passengers is a top priority for them. The TSA is adding more than 1,200 officers and an additional 80 passenger screening canine teams over the holiday. And more than a dozen of the nation's biggest airports have new technologies in place to improve security.
We have new X-ray technology, new credential authentication technology, and new conveyor belt technology.
Now, the TSA says prepare for security when packing and make sure that there are no prohibited items in your baggage. No flammable items like lighters, flares, and fireworks. Ammunition has to be checked, and so do knives. You are allowed to bring a quart-sized bag of liquids in your carry-on bag and throughout the checkpoint. Eyewitness News Analyst Lt. General Reginald Centracchio joins us now in studio to talk more about security. Let's talk about the new security technology I just mentioned. Are the main source they're looking for weapons?
Weapons and firearms still continues to be the primary focus, but they're looking for any kind of contraband, such as knives and other things that could bring harm onto someone else.
You would think that trying to sneak, let's say, some sort of gun would be difficult to do.
It is, but you know, and today, once again, the other side of the technology means you can develop a weapon that is not, in fact, detectable with the current technology. So they're extremely concerned about the kind of technology that we have to date to be able to see those kinds of things.
All right, so General, the TSA administrator in New York recently said airport-like security at Amtrak and other rail travel not necessary. Random checks enough at the train stations?
I think when they put it in the overall spectrum of what they're looking for, airports continue to be the primary source of any kind of terrible terrorism. Trains, certainly, buses, and any kind of transportation and the hubs for those still has a facsimile of good security, but not as tight as an airport.
AAA says 54 million Americans will travel 50 or more miles over the weekend. You talked to the Rhode Island State Police. They're beefing up security? They
are. I talked to Colonel Sumpko's office, and what they're telling me is they are putting additional troopers on the roads, looking specifically for individuals under the influence, anything that would take away from safety, keeping in mind too that as we get in through the weekend, we go into the click it or ticket program, which is an annual thing on Friday. But they're mainly concerned about anything that has to do with safety on the highway. And they also advised me to bring to the general public that if you see anything out of the ordinary, please dial 911.
All right, General, as always, thank you and happy Thanksgiving.
And to you too.
Thanks.